Hey, I say you get and drink water, or maybe you're just thinking, do I want to work out for 5 days in a row? It is day 5, and pat yourself on the back because you're doing great, and it's awesome to have you back as we end up the week. I like to each week, and honestly every day, but mostly at the end of the week, is do a little check, do a little weight check, go in, and my favorite 2 times to do weight checks is when I first get up, go after you go to the bathroom though, after you go to the bathroom, because then you have, expelled some of the weight that's inside of you. And the second time is after I work out, because, I might have burned off a little bit, and in every 1/10 of a pound, that's something to be proud of. So today I did my weigh in, and this morning it was 219. So what that means, I only lost 1 pound this week. But no fret, don't worry about it, because what we're doing is, in the exercising, is we're building muscle and tearing away fat. So muscle weighs more than fat, so you may not see any weight loss. You might even see 1 pound or 2 weight gain. But don't give up on yourself, because this is part of the process. Now, the one thing I was pretty excited about, is that yesterday when I put on my pants, I was able to pull a belt notch across. So even though I didn't lose weight, I'm starting to push all this fat around and turn into muscle and make it so it's more comfortable for me to get around, and my jeans were a little looser, which maybe nobody can notice, but I feel it. And that's what's important, is for you to be feeling the, what you're starting to gain from this program and anything else that we're doing throughout the day. So we'll get started with exercise number 1. Another thing to do is make sure you do like a little stretch, just in the morning, right before we get started, right before, something like that. So first exercise, we're gonna be kind of at the edge of the seat a little bit. So we have our legs out, and then we're gonna have our arms up, and we're gonna come down, and then come down, and we're gonna do that for 30 seconds. So you ready to join me? Here we go. Yeah, I mean, I don't feel as much belly there as I did when we first started this, so that's a good sign. I hope you're feeling something good too as you're getting these going. This is really stretch it out so you feel it underneath here and on your back. 6 seconds left. Oh yeah. Make your back roll over so you really feel it stretch out. Good job. 30 seconds of resting. And I maybe see my shirt, WWJR. This is one of our movies, When Will Jesus Return? One of my favorites, because it has some great comedy in it and some amazing comedians and wonderful actors. 2 of the standout comedians that are in our movie. One of them recently moved to New York, and he's just blowing up, selling out shows all over the country, and that is Zoltan Cassis. Good friend, great guy. His act is clean. You can go to it, take your younger 18-year-old, 19-year-old, whatever the club allows you to bring in, or wherever he's playing, and you're going to get a really wonderful laughs. Another one is William Lee Martin. Of course, Zoltan plays Jesus in WWJR, and William Lee Martin is a good friend, known him for years in the stand-up world, and he tours throughout the Southwest, selling out shows all out, and big venues too. So you'll want to catch his act, look for him. But you can find our movie, okmoviestream.com. So let's get ready for our second exercise. This is the alternating. We're going to alternate leg extensions and double knee chest. So it's going to look like this. So we're just going to come up, and then bring them both up as far as you can. So one more time, I'll show you. Up, up, and up. So here we go. 30 seconds. Let's go. 1, 2, both up. 1, 2, both up. 1, 2, both up. I guarantee you that Zoltan and William are funnier than what you see me doing right now. 10 seconds left. Both up. Good job. Looking good. 5 seconds left. A couple more. All right. Good job. Make sure you get some water. That was our second of 5 exercises today. You know, we do these for like 15 minutes, and I'm really happy that you join us. One of my friends on Facebook posted, he works in radio and he worked in it for a long time, and he posts top 50 songs or 40, the top 40 songs rather, of whatever year he picks at the station he was working at. And this today came from 1975, and a song America did called Lonely People. And then kind of thought about that about the workout, because he said it's, you know, the lyrics are like, here's for all the lonely people. And sometimes when you don't necessarily like the way you look, you feel lonely because you think maybe people don't want to be around me because of the way I look, my appearance. And that's not always the case, but sometimes it's more about what we feel. So we're changing that by getting into these exercises. In exercise number 3, we're going to do an overhead press, alternating leg extension, and it's going to look a little like this. So we'll just be pressing up, 1 foot out, 1 foot down. These are good exercises too, if I think for like dancing, getting ready to do some dancing, because you have to be able to switch up what you're doing. So let's get started with that one. 30 seconds on the clock, and here we go. Yeah, see? This is for all the lonely people. I'm not going to sing too much, then YouTube will tell me, you know, shut me down or something like that. But that was a great song. Kind of sad though, but still a great song. Need a sad song every now and then. That's another song, I think. Here we go, 10 seconds left. Looking great. Whew. Yeah. And obviously we do these exercises twice. So we go through them all and we knock them out. Last one, yeah. All right, exercise number 3 of 5 exercises. Like we talked about, you know, when I put my pants on yesterday and I felt that belt loop, I could feel the smile coming on my face. And you're gonna feel those things too. We just keep up these workouts and our walking. And one thing we didn't talk about, and we'll talk about in the next break, is about fasting. So let's get ready. We've got 30 seconds for our next exercise. It's a kind of a diagonal crunch where we're just gonna put our left arm, that's what we'll start with, our left arm to the right knee. And it's gonna look, yours will probably look better than mine, but something like that. Try to touch that knee. All right, here we go, 30 seconds. Oh. Sorry if I'm getting in your ear. We got a little bit of background music for you to help us. 10 seconds left. Get through this. Music is always kind of fun to have in your ear while you're getting an exercise. 2 seconds left. Oh man, I know I'm going to touch that knee. I know I am. And it's not going to be long. Maybe in the next week, maybe 2 weeks after that, but I'm not going to give up trying. We were talking about fasting, and fasting is important because I don't know, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a trainer. The way I think of it as is like your body starts to think that you're on this desert island and you can't find food, so it starts to eat at the fat that's on your body. And because it's but you have to give it enough time to think, wait a minute, you're not gonna feed me yet, I'm gonna have to eat, give me some food. So we used to try a 10 to 12 hour fast to start with, and the great thing is at night when you're asleep, that counts as fasting time too. So try to eat early, like 5, 6 o'clock, no later than 7:30 or so. So then if you wake up at 6, or you must wake up at 6 to be here working out with us at 7, you know, then you get at least a 10 to 12 hour fast in there. Longer if you can do it, but you know, and maybe you alternate days or you do it once a week, and that's going to help you really to start to get rid of some of this too. So here's our next exercise, the last one of this set. We're going to do the other side with the right arm to the knee. So get over here by the thing, and it's just the, you know, just like this. So let's start the clock, and here we go. Oh, see, I'm like, I wish if I could measure how far that was to the knee, that'd be kind of cool. So then when I do this again, I can see how much closer I get to my knee. My knee and my elbow don't seem to like each other very much. 10 seconds left. But they're gonna become close friends by the time we get through our workout and start dropping some of these inches off of my belly. I feel like, what's that? That guy's name from Austin Powers movie. Get in my belly. Yeah, Fat, I can't say his last name. Fat B, you know, sometimes I feel like that. But it's, you know, getting the workout done. Good job. Make sure you get some drink, and we'll start this last set with the first exercise we did, which is really easy. We're gonna have our feet out just slightly, arms up, and remember this, just doing that for 30 seconds, okay? Here we go. Looking good, feeling better. Yeah, I can tell people I almost can touch my toes. I can't when I'm standing up, but this makes it feel like I can. Looking good, 10 seconds left. All right. There we go. 4 seconds. Just a couple of more. Let's push it hard. Stretch that back. And when you're coming up, feel it in your core. Coming up and pushing up. You know, you can see a lot of our movies at okmoviestream.com. We've got like 7 of them now. And others from other independent producers on there. They're a lot of fun to watch. And all the actors that we've got incredible talent throughout the area that we've got to use, and all good friends, and you can see all their stories on okmoviestream.com as well. So here we go, we're getting into the second exercise. That means we're way over halfway there. It's again the alternating leg kick, where we're just gonna sit here and do like that, and then come up and just like this. Remember that? Make it feel it in your core. Here we go. Oh, that's it. Make sure you feel it in your stomach, sides of your stomach. Hold it for just a second if you can. You know, if any of these exercises are too hard for you, you can only do like 10 seconds of it, or just skip it all together and do one of the other exercises while we're doing whatever we're doing. Woo! Good job. 30 seconds down. Get me a little bit of my water here. And we'll move on to the third exercise pretty soon. Make sure you get some good rest in and feeling good. At this end of the week we'll take a couple of days off and relax. But I encourage you too to maybe do some walking. What I like to do on one of the off days is maybe take a longer walk than I normally would. Maybe not, you know, maybe it's a faster walk, maybe it's a longer walk, maybe it's a walk with your partner and you're just going out and, you know, maybe it's going and playing golf, but you don't do it in a golf cart. You can do that on par 3 course. Just go walk that whole thing and you are gonna burn some calories and sweat up a storm, I tell you what, especially now that sometimes we're getting a break from the weather and we might get a chance to get out on the golf course or wherever you like to do. So let's get this third exercise in. It's the overhead press with the leg extension. And it's just that simple. So here we go, start the clock. 1, 2, 3, my darling. Like I'm doing a little jig or something. But yeah, you know, maybe pickleball. Maybe you go play some pickleball for an hour instead of doing a walk. Whatever it is. My wife is gonna make me clean the garage this weekend, and I tell you, that's gonna be like walking for 5 hours or something. Not looking forward to that, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Woo! Good job. Take your 30-second break, and then we'll move into exercise number 4. And means we're only 2 exercises away from completing a 5-day workout. And that's really, you know, commendable. And like I said, you can work out with us live in the mornings at 7, or this can be on, oh, 7 Central too, by the way, because we're in Central Time, but I forget some of you aren't in Central Time. You're all over the place. And we'll be doing these workouts, and they'll be available for you to watch or play. Maybe some of you are ahead of us and you can do 2 in one day. I don't know. But here we go with the 4th exercise, the next to last one of the day. It's a little crunch and the left arm to the right knee, like we did earlier. Let's get you. Come on, knee. Meet my elbow. There we go. Ready? 30 seconds. You want to feel it in your stomach too. Feel it pulling in your core muscles and tightening them and getting them stronger, burning away the extra fat, or what they call 10 seconds. Dr. Mark and Dr. Michelle call visceral fat. Yeah, getting rid of that. Good job. Visceral fat is key to what we're trying to do throughout these exercises, because I got way too much. I don't know how it got there. It's like just, I know 2019 I was good. 2020 I was goodish. Then that thing hit and I started eating a whole bunch of gummies, and before I knew it, I was like this. And I never want to be like this again. So we're going to do all we can together to get rid of whatever extra you have, to build up whatever extra you want to have. So here we are with, this time we're going to go with the other arm to the knee. So here we go. Oh. 15 seconds, looking good. I hope I did the right other arm. I don't know. Kind of wonder. 10 seconds left. Good job. You know, to get this done, and we only have 1 more left. That's so good. 2 seconds. Yeah, you know, that's great because I can feel it here, feel it underneath. I know you can see some of my flabbiness and stuff. And there we go. We're going down to, this is the last one. And this is the, let's do, that was the last one, wasn't it? Is that the last one? My crew's telling me that that was the last one. Sorry, didn't want to scare you and overwork you, but you did a great job. She's back there telling me, I wanted to keep going. We did so good this week, right? No? Okay, well, you know, it's okay. We did a great job, and I'm really proud of you. Make sure that you get that walking in today. Remember, it's like, you know, whether you do a half an hour right now, you go outside, you get on the treadmill, walk around the house, whatever it is, 10 minutes this morning if you got to do it that way, 15, 10 later, and then some more later on. And then don't forget to take a rest throughout the weekend, at least one of those days. Just relax, let everything start to recover so we can get back at it again on Monday. And make sure that what I'm doing, I'm going to show you a picture right now. This is me, the last Coke I've drank. Last Coke I'll ever drink. Soda, whatever you want to call it. There I am, holding it in my cup, a little 20-ounce cup. You know, it was hard for me, I'm going to tell you. First day, it was really hard. Second day, a little easier, but I had that lack of Coke headache, and I thought myself I'm doing good because I was only drinking maybe 1 a day, whereas years ago, that was the other thing I was thinking about with that America tune from 1975. I was 14 and didn't even think about having one of these or what would happen, and I probably didn't eat very healthy because I know I had a bad habit because I was doing those candy cigarettes. I had some of those, and that was bad for me, I'm sure. And then, you know, but I know that my parents did their best to give us a healthy diet, as healthy as what they knew of back then. And but I didn't think about having to be healthy, and now we have to. It's just part of where we are, where our age is, and how our bodies are and how we need to make sure that we're getting, you know, the nutrients that we need from vitamins or other things that maybe your doctor suggests. You know, if you have to get on that, you might even call Dr. Mark and Dr. Michelle at the Functional Medical Institute, and they can help you out too wherever you are. I have patients from all over the country and all over the world. But making sure that we can break into a lifetime towards the golden years of our lives, that we can be like that 14-year-old and not worry about weight and things, because we're on a good solid exercise and eating, dropping the sugars, dropping the starches, getting rid of anything that's sweet, and don't snack. Yeah, I've been cutting out all the snacking. You know, I'll have my Kingdom product in the day, but no snacks at night. So it's been a big difference, and it's going to keep changing all of us. So we'll see you next time as we get to workout number 6.